But because of the power of the list, because of the power of the list, I created a great income for myself and my wife. You know, that exercise is a work in progress. That's something you started here. You can work on it tonight. You can work it when you go back home. Okay? And again, that's just one. You can have multiple resource boxes depending on what you want to promote.
You said you could have multiple, yes.
All right, the next step, step 204, the 8th step, is how to build your list even faster or cheaper or even for free through viral marketing. Okay? So we're going to cover this thing called viral marketing, and then we'll do, Chuck will go over it as a presentation, and then we'll do some brainstorming, and we'll use some case studies. And most especially, we're going to have Becky and Randy and Chuck to kind of answer some of the technical issues or questions that you may have, okay? And then after that, we'll take a quick break and then panel discussion. All right? Okay, so here's Chuck.
Thank you, Joel. Okay, viral marketing. Let's get started. So, what is viral marketing? Well, what's a virus? I mean, whenever someone asks me what a virus is now, being a computer guy, I always think computer virus instead of the actual, virus that's a disease. But I actually got this definition from, I think it was dictionary.com. And the important point is that it's an infection that can transfer from one place to another easily and multiply quickly. And that's the same for viral marketing. So viral marketing is just marketing that travels easily and multiplies quickly. And there's lots of different ways to do it. But the key point is that it's great for your marketing message because it gets it out there very quickly and it spreads very, very rapidly. Or hopefully if you do it right. Okay, so is viral marketing new or old? It's old? Bob's right. Does anyone know why Bob's right? I don't even know. Okay, it's actually a trick question because it's actually new and old. And the reason that it's new and old is because it's been around for a long time, and it used to be called word of mouth marketing. That's I don't know if you heard it called that, but word of mouth marketing is what it used to be called. And viral marketing now is mainly known because somebody or someone actually coined the term viral marketing. Now, does anyone know who coined the term viral marketing? Mr. Virus. Not quite. I'll give you a hint. It's computer related. Nope.
Bill Gates.
No. I'm not asking you, Steve. You were here last time. It was actually Hotmail. And the reason it was Hotmail is something they did was actually very, very brilliant. So what Hotmail did is it was a free email account, and they wanted to get the word out, but they had a very low budget. They weren't making any money. They were giving away the accounts for free. And so what they did is, at the end of every message, whether it was my message, your message, Casey's message, John's message, they put a little trailer on the bottom, and it basically says, get your free email at Hotmail, click here. So if I send a mail using a Hotmail account to someone who doesn't have a Hotmail account, they go, oh, well, what's this Hotmail thing all about? And they click on it. And it's brilliant because it didn't cost them anything. They already developed the medium. It was already going out. All they did was leverage it. And because they were giving the accounts away for free, no one could really complain about the fact that they added this thing on the bottom. So that's one mechanism, and that's where the term comes from. Okay. Even today, if you go and you look at Yahoo email, they do something similar. Like they have another trailer at the bottom, I looked it up and it says, this time it said PC to phone call rates. I think they've actually gotten more sophisticated, so now they can actually vary the message that goes out on the bottom of these emails. And so they can do multiple messages, whatever they want to advertise or whatever they want to point out. Okay, and since we just finished talking about resource boxes, you can actually do something very similar to a resource box. You can, in your email, you can have a signature box at the bottom. And that's where you can put things like your name, your contact information, your USP for your branding, and your websites. So every piece of mail that goes out, you can do exactly what Hotmail did. And so if someone forwards your mail or you send to someone that maybe doesn't know you as well, then this instantly familiarizes them with some other of your products that maybe your message isn't talking about. Lots of people click through on it. In fact, what some people do is they create tracking URLs that they put in their email, and they can actually tell when people click on those tracking URLs at the bottom of the message. Okay, so what makes marketing viral? There's 3 keys. The first thing is that it's got to be buzzworthy. So what does buzzworthy mean? Basically, it just means notable, interesting. There's a story around it. Examples might be, you know, is Britney Spears in a scandal? Just recently, she's breaking up with her boyfriend. What's Madonna doing lately? She's always good for some shocking news of some sort. Even older things like pet rocks, cheetah pets, all of those things, people talked about them. It was like a craze, and it spread like wildfire. So that's what I mean by buzzworthy. Okay. The other thing that's important for that is it has to be useful to the person that you're sending it to. Otherwise, you know, it's like some chain letters that you get. It's like, you know, why did this person send it to me? This is not interesting to me. Delete. It's gone. So if it's useful to the person that gets it, and the person that read it initially and is forwarding on to you, they thought you'd find it useful, those are the 2 keys that you actually need. Because if you don't have either of them, the first guy that gets it or the first woman that gets it, they just go, oh, this is junk, delete. So it doesn't go on. But if they think it's useful and they know you personally, chances are you have some similar interests. So it might be interesting to you. And so that gets forwarded around and the message spreads. Okay, and the final thing is it must be easy to pass on. And this is actually the most important key of the 3, but it won't work without the first 2. You have to have all 3. But this is the thing that really makes it viral. So Hotmail was a great example because they didn't do anything extra. It was just something at the bottom of the message. Basically, tell a friend script might be another good example. So when you visit a website and you think it's really cool, often they'll have a thing where it says tell a friend, and you can type in the email addresses of 2 or 3 of your friends. They get a link to the site saying, hey, so-and-so with your name sent you a link to this site. Come and check it out. Those are examples of what I mean to make it really easy to pass around.